is Zulma Soto. Today we're gonna be talking how Border Patrol agents communicate with immigrants. First, we're gonna ask him how you all communicate with immigrants. As it says there that Border Patrol agents give verbal communication commands in Spanish to Spanish-speaking immigrants when we arrest them. When they arrest them. Another question is, whenever you get immigrants, how do you communicate with their family, saying that that you have them in custody? And agents could say that usually they say like the following is they say that release families and provide notice to appear before an immigration court at a future date. That's how they communicate with their family or the immigrant that they're in custody of the Border Patrol. They have them they try to send a letter to their family so they could know that they're gonna have like immigration court, or they might send them back to their country. Another question: how do you like communicate with kids of they're immigrants? How do you all communicate with them? Do you leave them also like do you leave them behind of their family and deport them back to their country, or you leave them here? As kids, sometimes they have their opinions that they leave the kids like in custody like for like about 20 days whenever they before they have like their immigration court, and we might deport it. First they deport the parents back to their country, and days later they may deport the kids back to the country, or they leave them here. As this video shows how their immigrant children express their thoughts or opinions about how Border Patrol communicates with them.
We came to the U.S. because there were people who wanted to hurt us. I'm hungry here at Clint all the time. I'm so hungry that I've woken up in the middle of the night with hunger. I'm too scared to ask the officials for any more food. There isn't water or soap to wash our hands after we use the bathroom. We have to ask for toilet paper if we want any. My sister and I hold a blanket up for one another so no one can see us go to the bathroom. I am 5 years old.
As you say, like how you treat them, do you give them the necessary stuff that the kids need, but actually do you treat them like the correct way that you're supposed to, or you treat them that you don't give them those specific necessities they need, like blankets? Because many reports and news that comes out, like they show how you treat and communicate with kids, especially when they're in the detention, and you don't give them like blankets. We see most of the children's with you don't give them the necessary stuff that they need, like food. Or also most of the Border Patrol most of the social media or doesn't show how actually Border Patrol treat them and communicate with them. Sometimes they try to avoid them to record them, how they try to communicate with immigrants, and how they treat them. You how do you think that the Border Patrol agents communicate or treat you all that are in those shelters, or they're in the detention? How do you all treat, how they treat you all? ¿Qué creen ustedes de que cómo los tratan los de inmigración cuando están en los en la detención, en las detenciones de ustedes, cómo los tratan y cómo se comunican con ustedes. Los de la agentes de inmigración no se comunican, es rara la vez de que no nos dicen cuándo vamos a poder salir y cuándo vamos a ir a poder ir a ver a nuestra familia, si nos van a regresar, no nos dicen exactamente cuánto vamos a durar y en verdad aquí no nos dan las cosas que necesitamos, como si necesitamos papel, tenemos que nosotros preguntarles si nos pueden dar y nos da pena o vergüenza.